Standard of proof. The standard of proof needn't be spirits levitating objects or picking up pencils and writing, since spirits are considered incorporeal. According to Christianity, upon death, the spirit departs the body, which body serves the needed purpose of physical amalgamation. If human spirits could do everything their bodies do, having a body with hands, muscles, ligaments, etc. would be redundant. By their very nature, there is no proof for ghosts per se. However, very few life experiences can be proven. After hearing someone relate any given life experiences they had, I could cast doubt or aspersion on that experience and say, prove it. A growing number of people deny that anyone ever went to the moon or entered outer space, despite the overwhelming documentation, since they themselves never experienced it. Rather, with enough people claiming to have experienced any given event, and after establishing that the details of such experiences accurately coincide, it is logical to conclude that such events actually occur. The fact that most people never experienced anything is good, since if everyone was coerced into embracing the supernatural through manifestations, massive hordes of religious hypocrites might result. The essentials of Christianity are loving God and others. Ghosts don't make people loving. The devil himself may have experienced more manifestations than anyone. However, supernatural experiences can bolster one's already present faith and love. Regarding claims of full-body manifestations, there are three possibilities. The person experiencing it was either a liar, was delusional, or if neither, by process of elimination, true spiritual manifestation occurred. If skeptics demonstrated that some people out of the hundreds of claimants throughout history were either liars or delusional, that leaves the others as genuine. Even if skeptics could reasonably show that most claimants are either liars or delusional, or were, that true would leave the others as genuine. And even if 99.9% of claimants were shown to be liars and delusional, with 0.01% genuine, that would paradoxically be proof of an afterlife. Think about it. For disbelievers to be correct, they need an amazing 100%, all or nothing. Liars. My faith, Christianity, is a religion of honesty. Besides, the character of the Christian God is such that he cannot lie, while the devil is the father of lies. Believers can lie, but by concocting elaborate lies, they wouldn't be promoting Christianity, they'd be working for Satan. And Christ's atonement no longer protects someone who purposely and habitually sins after they have become a Christian. Quoting Hebrews 10:26, if we sin willfully after we have received the knowledge of the truth, there remaineth no more sacrifice for sins. Rather that person unrepentant cannot attain heaven and will be damned, according to Christianity. However, neither skeptics who deny the existence of supernatural events and malign and ridicule those who have experienced them, or New Age believers who describe experiences which contradict Christianity, are under this compunction that devout Christians are. Seriously consider this. Delusions. Since delusional people project their own phenomena, they typically make assumptions about what they experience, such as seeing red dripping from the ceiling and declaring it blood, or seeing strange creatures and declaring them demons. Contrarily, those experiencing external phenomena in reality seek to find the phenomenon's nature. Delirium tremens, delusions caused by alcohol intoxication, come about only in extreme stages of medical emergency. Delusions are also exposed for what they are by seeing fantastic imagery that does not pertain to theology, such as flying poodles playing saxophones. Voices and manifestations from delirium tremens, LSD use, and so-called mental illness occur anytime, anywhere, causing major life disruptions. This is far removed from what I'm discussing. Phenomena strictly occurring in a particular locale, such as someone's home, where spirits can apparently locate you, and which never cause any interference with someone's driving, job, social life, or activities, as if they willingly respect your boundaries or are under compulsion to do so. People actually see with their brains, not eyes, demonstrated by a blind man seeing images via wires inserted into his brain. Therefore, brains may be able to experience other senses directly as well. So, purposely concentrating and trying to experience various phenomena should be discounted as mental projections. As with live people, if someone is truly contacting you, force shouldn't be needed. Contrarily, manifestations sometimes display something far different than expected for someone projecting their own phenomena via wishful thinking. For example, it should always be much easier for your brain to project visual hallucinations of someone you knew/know, or a composite of several familiar people, as in dreams. So if manifestations are of completely unknown people, this apparently authenticates such phenomena. Hearing voices is perpetually called having auditory hallucinations. For argument's sake, let's say that's true, meaning we actually talk to ourselves. Now, why can't we predict what will be said? What about cases when the voices sound like someone we've never heard, or voices outside of the human range, instead of sounding like us, someone we know, or something we heard in a song or on TV? Why are words and expressions spoken that we don't use, including foreign languages? If it's all wishful thinking, why do the voices often sound muffled or garbled as frequently as when listening to live people? Why can two voices speak at once? A ventriloquist cannot speak at the same time his puppet speaks. Furthermore, high-functioning subjects with no physical or mental disabilities or abnormal conditions whatsoever have been hooked to machines. When hearing voices, the machines registered that the part of the brain controlling language was being stimulated, which is exactly what happens when someone is being spoken to. Some people might think we are crazy. However, while a man urinates over a bridge, those who think we're crazy might stand under it and say it's raining. So don't let others bollocks things up and besmirch the character of our best and brightest before examining the evidence. Actually, everyone who believes in the legitimacy of the famous so-called Long Island medium should consider me someone who channels spirits. That's because my lack of showboating, failed communication, I don't make a dime off of this, much of my spirit contact being hostile, and ultra-conservative values should also convince many who reject mediums, since, as explained previously, this makes me much more believable, not less. Besides, incorporating mediums, spirit gurus, transcendental meditation, Ouija boards, tarot cards, and such like is sinful according to Christianity, my religion. I always discourage such things. Stay tuned for part 5.